Hi, welcome to episode 10. I can't believe that we're already there of Pink's Picks, recommendations from a retired English teacher. One of my favorite scenes from The Sun Also Rises is when protagonist Jake advises the disenchanted antagonist Robert that you can't get away from yourself by moving from one place to another. Arthur Less, like Hemingway's characters, is also a writer, but unlike them, he does not have a frenemy in his life offering sage advice. As a result of this absence, in order to decline an invitation to his ex boyfriend's wedding, Less accepts not one but multiple invitations from around the globe to teach, to introduce, to review, to speak, and to accept an award. Whenever I read an award winning book, such as Less, the 2018 Pulitzer Prize winner for fiction, I not only read for fun, but also for my own edification as to what makes this particular title worthy of an award, as indeed this 261 page Less is. I love the clever narration. There's both first person and third person. I love the colorful, interesting characters. I love Greer's use of clothing imagery to contrast dynamic and static characters. I love his themes of aging. Les is just about to turn 50. I love his theme of journeys and insignificance and fear and self reflection. I love the chapter titles: less Mexican, less Italian, less German, less French, less Moroccan, less Indian, which serve as both a play on our protagonist's name as well as an itinerary of his peripatetic journeys. I love Greer's analogies, primarily similes and metaphors, lovely imagery as well. How he describes certain characters. Freddie put on his red glasses, and in each aquarium, a little blue fish swam. I certainly can relate with thick glasses. I feel like these look like aquariums as well sometimes. He describes a gentleman in a club in Germany as sweat begins to darken his chest like a bullet wound. And another patron pulls his lush eyebrows together like the parts of a modular sofa. That made me laugh. Also, his metaphor for understanding youth right as we age, finally understanding youth. Les says it's like the last day in a foreign country. You finally figure out where to get coffee and drinks and a good steak, and then you have to leave, and you won't ever be back. He describes a restaurant. This one is actually in Japan where he's eating. The restaurant sits on a rock above the river and is very old and water stained in ways that would delight a painter and trouble a contractor. And it's kind of sad when we learn that Arthur is well acquainted with humility. It is the one piece of luggage he has not lost. And his friend describes Arthur as that crown prince of innocence. The last 5 paragraphs of this book are just absolute genius. I adore it. It's precious. And in reading this entire book, I'm reminded that sometimes, in order to be the best possible versions of ourselves, we need to be not more, but less. Therefore, I give this novel an A. Next time, I will be discussing not one, but 2 thrillers: Girl Missing and The Woman in the Window. Until then, stay safe, be kind, and do your homework.